Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Civilization V, Brave New World, the Netherlands. Alright, so we are prepping up for our war against England. See if I can't deposit a few more troops over here, just in case the Zulus decide to do something very inadvisable in the middle of this war, but I think there's really no good reason not to just declare the war, assuming the peace treaty is up. It looks like we'd only have to fight Bratislava. We'd lose a few trade routes. Can I possibly steal Bratislava from you? We need 106 influence. No, I don't think I can. Where is Bratislava? Where is it, actually? That's a good question. There it is. Ah, it's all the way over here. They're no threat. What were those white dots? Did you see that? There were a bunch of just white dots sort of hanging around to my screen. That was weird. Alright. We'll wait until next turn to declare this war, because I don't have any move left on the battleship since I just upgraded them, but afterwards we will do so. A farm was destroyed by the barbarians. We can attack them, excuse me, so we will. Amsterdam has been converted to Zoroastrianism officially. The holy city of Judaism has become converted to sort of this ancient pagan Persian religion. Priesthood of Kiev. They shun inferior faiths. Well, that's funny. Alright, let's go for the Colosseum, I guess, in Jakarta. Do we still have a worker on his way? We do. We'll be able to get that 7 extra oil. That'll be nice. Let's go ahead and upgrade those infantry units. And let's land you. There we go. We're fairly defended around that mountain. So, choose our production. We can't get any more battleships until we get that oil, so no rush. Let's go for the zoo. Let's go ahead and get... I guess a museum for the sake of the culture. We'll get a hospital in Utrecht. That all seems pretty good. And let's declare a war against London.
Oh, it's you.
Declare war? Yes. Done. Alright. So, Bratislava, not a big deal. But we have a superior fleet at this point. We should be able to do a whole crud of damage to these guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can fly down here and attack. Ah, no. Ah, you're out of move. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Let's destroy that privateer. Bam. Get these sea beggars closer. Get the Great Admiral. Stop bumping me around, please. It's one thing I don't like about Civ 5 is that it does like to do that. I'm sure there's a setting somewhere. I've never really bothered looking for it. But it's annoying. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. I would have loved to have stolen that frigate, but we're not going to be able to. York is an otherwise fairly insignificant city, but it does have a manufactory, some iron, and some oil in a rather unusual position. The AI is not nearly as opposed to building a city next to glaciers as I would be, for what I consider to be fairly obvious reasons, but okay. A sea beggar was damaged by the frigate. Not very damaged, but it was damaged. So we'll use that same sea beggar. Can you capture it? You did actually manage to capture the frigate. Well, isn't that fun? Let's plunder the trade route. There we go. It's 200 more gold for me. And we should be able to hit you from here, actually, because we have a ridiculously good range on these battleships. So, yeah, London's going to fall pretty quick. Rotterdam can attack the stupid, what are they called? Barbarians are pillaging. And we have England decided to come really close by to us, actually. I actually should have attacked that privateer. Didn't really think about it. We'll be fine, I think. Not too worried. Let's build an oil well, so we'll be able to get more battleships in due time. Send a sea beggar up that direction. Let's actually send 2 sea beggars. We don't need the rest of them down here for now. This frigate is probably going to get blown up by London, but whatever. It's a free unit. Yep, there it goes. Doesn't really hurt me that much. Fishing boats destroyed, huh? Not really a fan of that. Seems rather rude. We got another Great Admiral. Okay. Can we destroy this cannon? Pretty close. Let's do damage to the privateer. Let's destroy that. And let's destroy that. There we go. There goes your cannons. There goes your ship. Great Admiral Don John of Austria. Why is he called Don John of Austria if we are clearly playing as not Austria? I don't really know. That seems kind of silly to me. Let's get a zoo, because we're going to need the happiness. Some more pieces for England. Rotterdam can, of course, continue to attack these stupid riflemen. Fine, we're going to send these war infantry up here. Follow the roads. Fertilizer's about to finish. That's going to increase our food production a fair bit. More fishing boats destroyed by these privateers. How very irritating. Okay, we want to destroy this Gatling gun, or at least do damage to it. There we go. Damage to London, damage to London, damage to London. Can I kill London? Not quite yet. Maybe next turn, but not quite yet. Alright, in Amsterdam, we'll build the Opera House, get some culture, continue to hit up these stupid riflemen, and I guess we can heal. We're not in a huge rush. We have a caravel. Oh my gosh, apparently we've managed to discover the entirety of the ocean then. If that caravel has finally stopped exploring, I completely forgot that he existed. Well, that is fun, isn't it? Great War Infantry, make your way over here, please. Kinda tired of these riflemen pillaging my lands. We've got to protect our lands. Join together with the McLaughlin clan, or something like that. I don't know, what did Rhett say as he ate the haggis cookies? Yeah, it sounds exactly as disgusting as you'd think. A haggis cookie. Ooh. Alright, do we take London? I think we just take London. Bam! Great puppet. Say goodbye! And let's hit your cannons. So, London is ours. London has officially fallen. It's quite good for us. Can we take the privateer? We can. That's another free ship. They've lost their capital. That's going to knock them down in the score quite a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look-see at London itself and see what we got in this war. Bank, factory even, market, public school, stock exchange, university, windmill. All very solid buildings. We also got the Angkor Wat, Big Ben, Globe Theatre, Great Lighthouse, Great Wall, Hagia Sophia, Himeji Castle, Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, Oracle, Pyramids, Taj Mahal, Temple of Artemis, Terracotta Army, and Uffizi. That's a lot of wonders. Oh, man. You know, London, you had a great start with a lot of good production. Very solid start. Look at this. Look at this. It's a lot. Everywhere you look, there's more production. But it turns out you were just building them for me. They were only on loan at the end of the day. And now I have come to call in payment in full or something. Something threatening. That's what I wanted to say. Let's go ahead and send these Great War Infantry to try and deal with those stupid barbarians before they become more of a problem. Missy Papa, I think, is the song that we just wrote. Our spy fled London because, well, we just took the city. No more need. Do we want to take York? Yes, because I want to take the 7 oil. That's a very valuable resource that I could make use of. Let's upgrade to an ironclad with this caravel. I think we'll be able to upgrade it to a destroyer afterwards, which will be quite fun for me. Enemy is near, a cannon apparently. You want some gold, and you'll give me aluminum and horses. I don't want the horses, and I don't really need the aluminum. So why don't you give me like 8 gold per turn? How about 7? 7 is fine. All right, there you go. We should actually get a We Love the King Day now that I think about it, because we did manage to get some gold. There it is. 3 more We Love the Kings for us, and City Connection has been established, and a promotion for the Sea Beggar. Let's make them better at attacking naval units. Do some damage to the Great War Infantry. Let's use this to destroy the Gatling gun if we could. We did not. And let's use our battleships to protect our ill-gotten gains. We'll destroy that Gatling gun. Send the Great Admiral as well, and hit the Great War Infantry. And our worker is very intelligently hiding in this area. Good. Good, good, good. That's what I like to see. I really don't need the Louvre. I mean, it's worth a couple extra culture, which is nice, but I'm not going for a cultural victory, so primarily you would get this for the 4 extra Great Work of Art slots. So it's not really worth it to me. I'd rather save the Great Engineers for some very nice modern wonders that will give me some awesome benefits. Alright, unit needs orders, apparently. The Sea Beggar should probably heal, and this guy will say, build improvements automated, but don't go anywhere because you're currently under threat. We cannot upgrade to destroyers yet. Interesting. I thought that we would be able to. No, I'm sorry, carriers. Carriers and battleships is what we were able to just research. If we want destroyers, we need combustion. Also land ships, which is cool. Alright. Seems fine. Cool, cool, cool. So, with London firmly in our pocket, I feel like we are now in a position to win the game with very little contest. Don't get me wrong, Sweden can possibly do some nasty things. Copper and spices seems fine to me. They're probably going to be going for either a diplomatic, cultural, or a scientific victory. I can't imagine them going for diplomacy. I'm sorry, for military. Targeting for naval units. Even better at that, huh? Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah, all right, fine. Let's go ahead and take York. I do want to take that, I think. Let's go for targeting there. Let's use this battleship to hit this Great War infantry. And let's send the Great Admiral this direction. Can you hit York from here? You can. They actually got a Great Admiral of their own. He is not very long for this world. Let's heal the Sea Beggar before we lose it. Oh, look, a bunch of ships of the line. Let's destroy the privateer so that they will not be able to take the city even if they do bombard the crud out of it. Say goodbye. All right, ship of the lines. Very, very good. Very nice unit. So, I guess, well, let's build a settler, because I wouldn't mind settling here before an AI does, and we know that there's 8 aluminum, so sure, we'll grab it. Never hurts to have additional strategic resources, and at the very least, denying your opponents from getting that themselves. The Bomba is starving because it's under blockade of some sort. Attack the Great War infantry. The Sea Beggar is kind of redundant and unuseful now that there are no military units hanging in the area, but whatever. Let's see if we can destroy that Gatling gun and that Barbarian encampment next turn. You will give me York, and you want peace. You know what? That's actually fine with me. It'll save me some time, and I did want York anyway. So we'll take it. It's clear you're an fairly uncivilized brute. We're sorry this has caused a divide. I'm sorry you don't like my warmonger points, but I really did want York. Look, Sweden, if you want to threaten me, here's the dealy, Bob. I am more powerful than you now because I have some battleships, and I don't think you do. So, threaten me if you desire, but I'm just saying, it's not advisable. Hey, look, actual brutes. Actual barbarian brutes. That's funny. All right. Sophia, no. Stay mine, please. Thank you. We have connections between York and Amsterdam. We have no Bomba in Amsterdam again. Bratislava, Sofia, doop, 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 doop. Okay. We have an extra spy to hang around and do what, exactly? We should probably spy on the Assyrians. I would like to know exactly what they are doing. Spy on Asser. Even though Nineveh is the more recognizable name to me than Asser, in part because it is a biblical city in ancient Assyria. All right, well, we have happiness issues now, which sucks, but it is what it is. Sweden, you are still friendly with me despite the fact that you effectively warned me not to continue with war. Well, good news. If I do decide to go to war at any point, it's going to be to kill Assyria and take the holy city of Zoroastrianism, because that's going to be quite a useful city since the majority of the world follows Zoroastrianism. There goes those. Do the Dutch Sea Beggars never upgrade? Surely they do. Hang on. Doop, doop, doop. Sea Beggar. Does it tell me? Upgrades to the destroyer. Right. Okay, so yes. If I can get combustion, I'll be able to upgrade all my Sea Beggars, and they are very, very good. The fact that they can heal outside of friendly territory is nice. Most of my Sea Beggars have a lot of very good upgrades. Lots of stuff to like about that. Lots of stuff to like. All right. We're making a stinking ton of money now. Let's go ahead and send that settler out this direction. Let's grab, I guess we'll go for shock. Well, we could not quite destroy that, unfortunately. Let's get scientific revolution. Yes, we have to. I would have preferred to wait one more turn so I could have gotten the thing after dynamite, but that's not an option. So instead we're going to go for refrigeration? Or do we want to go for radio? Radio will lead to plastics, so let's save ourselves the time and go for radio. There you go. And that will mean that we will be able to get to the research labs that much faster, which is very good since we're probably going to go for a scientific victory. Okay, so broadcast towers are pretty decent. Do we want Broadway? That's sort of in the same boat as the Louvre. It's just not that useful for people not going for a cultural victory. So no, I don't think we will. Which is kind of a shame, honestly, but no. No, I don't think so. Let's get that military academy. We're going to have a very strong military. Certainly a very strong navy. Shouldn't be too much of an effort. Let's Privateer is not useful to me. I really ought to work toward combustion at some point so that I can upgrade all of my melee ships. But in the meantime, the battleships should be able to win me any wars for at least the next 20 summit turns, I would think. Alright, we're working toward a railroad. That'll give us the Kremlin, I hope, which will be nice. If we can steal that away... Ooh, let's kill that before it becomes a problem. If we can steal that away from Sweden, since they are the other civilization that follows order, that would be quite nice for us. Let's get a factory in Jakarta. That's worth a lot of stuff, if you didn't notice. That is worth happiness, science, extra 10% production, 4 production, and a couple engineer slots. Factories are really good, and we can build them in half the time. Order is pretty good in that way. It really is. Zulus are denouncing me. That's funny. I mean, if you want to pick a fight, Zulus, go for it. I mean, I'm pretty confident I can beat you. Hey, look! Our research agreement finished just in time to give us railroad right away. I'm a big fan of that. That turned out quite nicely. Let's see if we can chase down some of these last guys hanging around here. Let's go ahead and rush plastics. That'll save 7 turns. Research labs, of course, are very, very good. 50% science in a city. It's a lot. Let's go ahead and grab the Kremlin. That'll be worth a free social policy. We'll use up one of our great engineers. It'll save us most of the time. Still 5 turns away. All right. I just realized that I forgot to set a timer. Oh, that's fun. But I think we do have a few minutes left, so we should be fine. Let me set another timer. Okay, perfect. So, archers spotted in our territory. Here's what's weird about that. Why did the barbarian encampment first spawn a rifleman, then a Gatling gun, relatively modern infantry, and then they spawned brutes and archers? What was the rationale behind that exactly? I don't know. Shaka declared war against Elizabeth. You've done that before. It's rather funny. You're not going to gain anything out of it. Alright. As far as tourism output, Asser is currently winning now. This would have been London, but they're still currently under rebellion. And we have a bit of tourism in a few other places. Let's found this city here. Of... Wow, I didn't get to see it. What was it? Breda. Founded the city of Breda. Let's kill those archers before they pillage more things. Cool. We cannot steal technology because we've eclipsed them. They are building up for a sneak attack on somebody. They're plotting against Indonesia, supposedly. Very fun. Let's buy out Mombasa. That'll be our ally now. In fact, this is the point of the game where we probably should consider buying out a lot of different allies. Can we buy out Hong Kong? Whoops, well, we pressed to protect them. That's fine. It would cost me about 2,500 gold to do so. They are mercantile. That would actually help with our happiness issues, though. Porcelain. Sure. Let's go ahead and buy their favor. There we go. Now we're allied to Hong Kong. We actually are going to have a plurality of the votes in the United Nations now, which is going to put us in a good position. So hopefully we do get to have that vote in the near future. Build up a monument and some other things here and there. Influence, blah, blah, blah. All right. Good. Plastics is about to be finished. Enemy denunciation has expired. Good, good. We'll upgrade... No, let's go send them to deal with these barbarians. And then we'll worry about upgrading them. What to research next? How about combustion? Let's start working toward that. That seems reasonable. Research labs. We're just gonna go crazy on the science now. If by the end of this game I'm not making 1,000 science a turn, I've probably done something wrong. Looks like Assyria built Broadway. They might actually be going for a cultural victory. Since they've gone heavy in the religion, that actually might make some sense. Yeah, okay. That could be kind of good. Cultural heritage sites. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's do one vote with Sweden to make them happy. But mostly we just want the cultural heritage sites. Because that's going to be worth a ton of culture to me now that I control London. With a whole freaking ton of wonders. Nice. Oh, look. More oil. Not that I necessarily need it right now, but it's cool. It did pass, so we're now up to 147 culture. Yeah, go ahead and get medic, and let's upgrade you to modern-day infantry. As far as proposals, what should we do? World ideology order. Sweden will agree with that, and between the two of us, we have most of the votes. So that will work out quite well for us and solidify order's control over the world. Jakarta is about to finish off their factory. Nice, nice. So that should increase our science and production output just a little bit more. Again, we're now up to 534. We actually just got an achievement, 49er. Interesting. I don't remember what that's for. That's like getting 1,000 mines built in the game or something like that. I don't remember entirely. We did get a free social policy, though. So what should we work toward? Do we want exploration for the extra money? Finish it off? Might as well? Nah. Maybe we want to work toward something like this. You know what? Yes, socialist realism is going to be worth quite a bit of happiness. 14, it turns out. And I do like to have a lot of extra happiness. Let's build the Cristo Redentor, and that should reduce the amount of culture that we will need to spend for social policies in the future. Pretty nice. They want cloves, do they? Well, the only way that's going to happen is if we take some cities away from Indonesia, so no. Let's build a windmill in Jakarta. We are sitting on a fair bit of money right now. Great engineer has been born. Yay, another one. I love it. And we'll do a trade route to Hastings. We can trade with England now. They're not a threat to me. I wouldn't mind. World Congress. 18 turns until the next session. I need to get another city-state. I'm going to get Bratislava under my control. Yes, it's going to cost a lot of money. I'm aware. But this way, I actually do have more votes than Sweden. So on the off chance that somebody bumps up into the next age and forces a revote on the host of the United Nations, I technically would be able to take it as long as I maintain this lead over the city-states. Now, for Breda, let's build a harbor, form a city connection. That should be good for us. And then I'll call the video there. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Civilization 5 Brave New World. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.